understand that,
we wrote
Lois,
off-
we're asking you to come up with a way. Please don't give us the way it should not be done. Just think of a way maybe that we can get the public there.
I'm just thinking if we rope off a section and have the dedication ceremony, invite
It
the
doesn't have to be
public,
that day. It could
and
be
then
another
if they
day.
would like, they could sign up for tours at another time
This is what I'm saying.
because of the safety part of it.
Didn't say it had to be that day. So what provisions? A provision
Well,
could
we
be
own that whole
another
field.
day.
We own that whole field down there in the big, in the park. There's no, to me, it'd be enough room and for dignitaries and public to park there. We don't have to go inside the facility as far as I'm concerned. Why do we need to go inside the facility?
So that the public is there during the ceremony part?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And then have every, you know,
I don't
have
think-
separate them for, I mean,
Yeah,
I don't
get
see
that
why,
many people.
that could, you know,
Yeah, that might
Not-
be
that
not the
might, that would
daytime.
be like a doable thing.
I mean, I understand the concerns, what Lois is thinking, but understand, as a commissioner, I'm understanding we're gonna have to pay for this plan. And the people that's gonna pay for this plan is the public. And I'm one of the public, so I'm speaking for the public here. And I definitely think I should be included when we produce a $38 million plan, and we're gonna have to pay the remaining half off by the public. I certainly feel and strongly that they need to be invited.
Well, I'll get with Ken and see what we can.
See what you can work up. That's all we ask. It may not work, but
Give them a nice bottle of water with 7 Trent on it, or the town of Elkton. Right?
That would be nice, yeah.
thank you, Ken, for trying.
Okay. I just have a couple things here. One, 2 appointments, one to the Elkton Board of Supervisors of Elections. Brian McCandless is interested in reappointment, so I'd like to get a motion to accept him to be reappointed to the Board of Supervisors.
So moved.
And a second?
Second?
Discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. And then Roger McCardle to be appointed to the Planning Commission. I gave it by a resume, so I'd like to get him appointed to the Planning Commission. So if I can get a motion to accept Roger McCardle.
So moved.
Second?
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed?
No.
Okay. That's all I have. Mary Jo?
I just wanted to state, there's been a lot of concern downtown lately about some things going on, people hanging around on the street, and the chief and the police have really been working very well with us. Past week, they visited some of the businesses today and yesterday to reassure them that they are down there, and they're going to try and come up with some things to help downtown out. So they are working really well with us. So I just wanted to pass that on.
You have that one? Charlie?
Mary Jo, the building there beside the guy that's all closed.
I'm sorry?
It was fashion. What's happening with that building?
They're finishing the apartments upstairs. They're making very nice apartments upstairs, 4 apartments. And then when the upstairs done, then they'll come down and finish the first floor.
So what's the first floor gonna be?
Well, it was going to be Art Space on Main, but that business has sold. So the person that purchased it wants to stay where they're at because of the light of the business, of the building. So at this time, we're going to be searching for something else for there.
That's it, no?
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, that's one thing, just reminded me, what have we done with the building there that's leaning?
Yeah.
Has it been condemned permanently, or is that?
What building?
It's right there on North Creek next to,
Yeah,
there.
we definitely have to do something with
Yeah,
that.
one right there, but,
I don't know how we can approach this person. They're not answering phone calls, emails.
Main Street.
I talked to him.
You did?
Yeah, he said, yeah. He said, it's not structurally unsound.
But how long could they leave it like that? I mean,
He-
somebody
he-
there is
he
putting
told me-
trash out in front of it on trash day, a lot of trash. I don't know where that's coming from, if there's someone in one of those apartments, but it's just disgraceful. I mean, I don't know, how long could someone own a building and just leave it looking like that?
He told me that he was in the process of finishing up one that he had down in, don't quote me on this, I think Prince George County. And he's come up to redo this one after he finished that one. And I told him, I was concerned with the structurability, he said he had had it there, but I could, if you wanted to get somebody else in there to check the structure and what have you, of our own statute, then I could contact him and he would do it.
I don't think we were able to do that. I think Craig tried. I'm not certain, but I think he did.
What did I just say? I said that I've already talked to him after Craig tried,
Okay,
and he said that he would arrange to be over here to meet someone. He's an attorney over in Bel Air. I don't know him, except I talked to him, and he seemed to be very willing to cooperate.
he did 3 years ago too.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, it took a while. I mean, we wait till too long, the building falls over.
And
you know.
Well, it's according to the engineers, it's not falling over. So I don't know. It's not structurally unsound. So I don't know. I can't, the Tower of Pisa's been leaning forever. And I don't know. Well, this is something that's going to fall over.
building of Main Street.
I don't want to either.
The leaning tower, that's-
I'm telling you what he told me.
Oh, I know. I've met with him several times. 2 years ago, he did an application for a facade grant. He was going to redo the whole thing, never came back. I called him, then he couldn't do it at that time. So I have dealt with the man.
The only time that we can, though, is honest, the only way that we can get in there and do something on our own if we can prove that it's structurally unsound. And Craig says it's not.
Well, then we should get an engineer in there. If he said he would let us do it, I think we should get an engineer in there to find out.
Okay? I have no problem with that.
Okay.
I'll call him and tell him what he's going to do. Is you got to let me know who you're going to set up as the engineer or whatever. I have to
Well,
talk
we
to
have to
somebody.
call KCI because we already had used them before, because they issued a report on it.
On the
We've had
outside.
engineers.
Wasn't it on the outside of the building, or?
No, they went in and examined it and did a report. So, but that's been a couple of years ago, but if you want to get another structural engineer, the same structural engineer to do another exam, we can do that. If the board authorized me to do it, I need an authorization of the owner, I mean, I don't have any rights of that property.
Has anybody talked to Craig about this?
Oh, yeah. Craig has already had an engineer
Well,
in there.
From what I understood,
It's been a while.
from our conversation many months ago, that was reinforced, that building was reinforced by an engineer company. So,
What was reinforced? That it's structurally sound?
but, no, I'm talking about, he actually went in and put structural things so the building would stop
Leaning.
leaning. And as far as Craig was concerned, at that particular time, I'm speaking for Craig, I'm taking this from my friend, but at that particular time, it met Craig's standards.
That's what I understood too.
I'm just telling you, this has been a few months ago, but this is what Craig said to me. I'm just wondering if we're bouncing the ball here,
I would like to ask Mr. Hicks if you don't mind commenting,
He was our code
if
enforcer
you don't
back
mind,
then.
if you
Do
want
you know what
to.
we're questioning here, what had took place?
No, everything sounds accurate, about exactly what happened to that building and what's going on, what's taking place. Might need to try to take a different approach, meaning that, if we can't prove anything, structurally, wrong with the building, then we may need to take a look at the outside and how it imposes kind of an attractive nuisance. And I think, if we were to apply some type of, fines, towards that, we may get his attention to move a little quicker.
Thank you.
Good. All right, we might have to take a
Somebody
look at the
actually, last time I called him was over the awning.
Uh-huh.
Did he send somebody down to fix it?
I don't think so.
I don't know, that's what he said he was gonna do, he said he had proof, I mean, I'm just telling you.
Oh, I know, Norman, I know.
I mean, I
No, we
don't
just
mind.
like taking a look on the outside again, look around. Take a look at the outside of it again, look at it, and see what we can do. And we go from there. All right.
I'm just telling you, I don't know the guy at all. I called him, I told him this. He said he was sending somebody down to take care of it, he knew about it. I assume it was. I don't, I'll ride up and down, look and see if he did, but I know that.